Imagine entire cities protected by invisible walls. For centuries, vanished empires relied on fortifications we can barely see today. What if we could digitally rebuild these phantom defenses, revealing the hidden genius of their security? Prepare to explore the unseen layers that shaped history. The greatest ancient defenses weren't always visible. While we marvel at the Great Wall of China or Constantinople's massive barriers, countless empires thrived with fortifications that left almost no trace. These phantom defenses were ingenious precisely because they were invisible, woven so seamlessly into landscape and infrastructure that invaders never realized they were facing coordinated defensive systems until it was too late. Digital archaeology is finally allowing us to reconstruct these vanished security networks, revealing strategic brilliance that rivals any stone fortress. The first line of defense was always nature itself. The Inca positioned Machu Picchu where mountain ridges created natural choke points, making approach routes predictable and defensible. Ancient Egyptian cities relied on Nile floods as seasonal moats, their timing known intimately by defenders, but treacherous for invaders. Carthage's harbors were positioned where coastal torrents naturally impeded enemy navies. These weren't accidents, they were calculated exploitation of topography. Modern terrain analysis reveals how seemingly natural landscapes were actually chosen and sometimes subtly modified to maximize defensive advantage without building a single wall. Beneath the visible city lay the real fortifications. Underground tunnel networks allowed defenders to move unseen, appearing behind enemy lines or evacuating populations before sieges. Water management systems doubled as defensive infrastructure. Divert a hidden channel and you flood enemy encampments or deny their water supply. Camouflaged observation posts in hillsides provided early warning without revealing defensive positions. The Cappadocian cities could house thousands underground, invisible to surface invaders. Digital reconstruction reveals these hidden layers, showing how ancient engineers created three-dimensional defense networks where the visible city was merely the top level. Perhaps the most sophisticated defense was controlling what enemies needed most: resources. The Nabateans controlled Petra not through walls, but by monopolizing water in the desert. Invade without their cooperation and your army dies of thirst before reaching the city. Trade route control meant economic strangulation of rivals. Strategic mines or forests became fortifications by denial. If enemies couldn't access materials for siege weapons or supplies, the city was effectively invincible. These phantom fortifications were psychological as much as physical, making conquest economically impossible even when militarily feasible. These invisible defenses often outlasted the empires that built them. When visible fortifications crumbled, the strategic value of controlled water sources, defensible terrain, and resource monopolies persisted, influencing settlement patterns for millennia. Modern military strategy still recognizes these principles. Cyber defense, supply chain security, infrastructure resilience are contemporary phantom fortifications. The lesson from vanished empires is clear. The most effective defenses are the ones your enemy doesn't know exist until they've already lost. By digitally reconstructing these invisible systems, we're not just understanding history, we're learning that true security has always relied less on impressive walls and more on invisible intelligence woven into the fabric of civilization itself.